church.
Okay. I was gonna say, how did they do that?
I would like to just go back.
Yeah, okay.
Shop around?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can stay in for, until you appoint someone else.
Okay, one minute. All right, I call the meeting to order. It's, what is it?
507.
5:07. Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America
and to
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In the last 3 years as mayor, I've watched as more and more people have stepped off the sidelines and are getting more involved. I noticed that as we go through the agenda, some residents have retired or moved away. We have gotten new people now that are getting involved in the village. I want to thank everyone new and old who took positions in the village. I'm excited for the changes this board will do next year, and I want to thank the board members, the village staff, code enforcement, the village attorney, and all the volunteers who work many, many hours for the village. The board has been reaching out to the town of Brookhaven and the village of Port Jeff to share services with them. Hopefully the village will get some additional money from the grant that the town has applied for to be used for these combined services. The board is exploring ways to continue saving money and bring additional revenue for the village and to make certain that your tax dollars are well spent. We encourage you to attend the board meetings and bring your ideas and opinions to the table. With your help, we can secure a bright future for our extraordinary village. We hope to see many of you this Saturday at the Lobster Bake run by the Poquott Community Association. This is a perfect gathering to meet old and new neighbors. Tickets can still be ordered from Jacqueline Taylor, and additionally, $10 for unlimited hot dogs and sausages have been added. There are no more chairs or tables available, so please bring your own. We hope you enjoy the rest of the summer. Resolutions? Okay. Motion to accept the agenda as printed, so moved. All in favor? Motion carries.
Oh, sorry, number 2, Mayor,
No, Mayor.
I'm sorry, where am I on?
Number 2.
Number 2, Mayor will appoint Jeff Coppelson as deputy mayor for a term of 1 year.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor? Yes.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, Chris?
Mayor to appoint Joseph Newfield as village clerk for a term of 1 year.
So moved.
So moved.
Second? All in favor? Motion carries.
Number 4, Mayor to appoint Joseph W. Poquott, P.LLC, as village attorney for a term of 1 year. So moved.
Second?
Okay.
Nay? Can you say nay?
You can, sure.
Okay.
That's why you're doing it.
Okay.
Motion carries.
1 day.
Appointment, Mayor to appoint Cindy Schlatter as village deputy clerk for a term of 1 year. So moved. Second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Mayor to appoint Cindy Schreier as village building clerk for a term of 1 year. So moved.
Second? All in favor? Motion carries.
Mayor to appoint Small Business Management Solutions as village bookkeeper for a term of 1 year. So moved.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Motion to appoint Colin and Danowski, LLP, as village auditor for a term of 1 year. So moved.
Second?
Alright.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion that the mayor, treasurer, and deputy mayor authorize to sign checks for the village. So moved. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Mayor to appoint Mike Chiaffi as building inspector for a term of 1 year. So moved. Sorry.
That's okay.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Mayor to appoint Chick Voorhees as village engineer for a term of 1 year. So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Mayor to appoint Rich Parrish as environmental engineer for a term of 1 year. So moved.
Second? All in favor? Motion carries. Motion to appoint Chris Ryan as village historian for a term of 1 year. So moved. All in favor? Motion carries.
Motion to appoint the following for a term of 1 year. Vital Statistics Registrar Joseph Bluefield. Just go through the whole thing.
Mhm.
All right. Village Records Access Office Joe Bluefield. Record Access Appeals Office Joe Poquott. And Acting Justice Alexander Malvares.
So moved.
Oh,
Is the acting judge, is that the village judge?
No, this is if if the judge can't,
Oh, okay,
it's like a
alright.
substitute. So, second? All in favor?
Alright.
Motion carries.
Motion to appoint the following commissioners for a term of 1 year. Walnut Beach, Eddie Schmidt. Public Works, Michael Chiaffi. Van Brunt Manor Beach, Scott Dalton. California Beach, Stephen Wilkins. Waste Management, Linda Newfield. Signs, Lighting, Gary Garafano. Roadside, Harry Berry. Communal Gardens, Greenhouse, Angie Parlator. Trustees Park, Ted Masters. California and Mayor's Park, Stephen Wilkins. Easements, Rick Vario. Village Safety Officer, Sandy Nicoletti. So moved.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Can I say a name on one of them?
Sure.
As far as Walnut Beach, Eddie Schmidt, is he gonna be here all year round to be able to take care of this, or what is his
Yeah.
duties and consider?
Taking care of the beach.
He'll be here all year round to do that?
At 16?
You got the name on that, Joe?
Yep.
Motion to authorize officers and employees to attend conferences and seminars after prior approval and in accordance with the regulations of the New York State Controller's Office. So moved.
Second? All in favor? Motion carries. Motion to reappoint John Lane as acting as the village liaison for harbor management meetings for a term of 1 year. So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Motion to reappoint the following of the village Poquott zoning board of appeals. Karen Sartine expires, you want to do the dates as well? Expires to 18 or just the
You
names?
should.
Okay. We're gonna be tough one. Karen Athanase. Okay, expires 2019. John Lane expires 2020. James Radigan expires 2021. Randolph Pelosi
Mhm.
expires 2022. Lee Thompson expires 2023. Janet Basile expires 2024. Drew Patton, is that Drew? Alternate member expires 2018. So moved.
Second? Second, Chris? All in favor? Motion carries.
Motion to reappoint the following to the Village of Poquott Planning Board. Jessica Zanka expires 2018. Lee Thompson expires 2019. Robert Cronin expires 2020. Mark Wiggins expires 2021. Ron Cagle expires 2022. Harry Berry expires 2023. Ted Masters expires 2024. So moved.
Do I have a second? A second, okay. All in favor?
Well, can I
Nay.
just say, make a correction?
Mhm.
Because my term expires 2020, not 2024.
Yeah, we had a 2020 and then I have an email that says that you went to 2024. I can switch you and Rob.
Okay,
No
because
problem.
it's a 7-year term, right? So that would be another 7 years, right?
Yeah,
From that today?
it would be, but
So-
for some reason I didn't know if you took someone's place, then took another thing because the
No.
email said 2024. But I can, no
Okay.
problem. So it'll be Rob Crowell will expire in 2024 and Ted Masters will expire in 2020, okay? Right, Ted?
They're 7-year terms, yeah. So-
Okay, so moved? Second, okay.
Can I
All in
say a
favor?
name?
Yeah.
Thank you. Harry Berry. Harry Berry on the name.
Yeah, 22.
Number 20, motion to name official depositories for the Village of Poquott, Mass. Bottles, NDI A class, Suffolk County National Bank. So moved.
Second.
All in
Is that a
favor?
question? Do we still use class?
Yes.
We do, okay.
We had this discussion yesterday. We can't, we have like $17 there, but we can't get it out. So,
Okay, that's what I was gonna,
is there a second?
that was the next question.
You're done with it.
Okay, we are, okay. Yeah.
Motion to designate the following as the official radio stations for the Village of Poquott. Walk 97.5.
Second?
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Motion carries. Gotcha.
Motion to designate the following official newspapers for legal notices. Village Times Herald, Newsday when necessary. So moved.
Second? Okay. Chris seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to reimburse mileage expense based on current IRS rate, presently 57.5 cents per mile, as reimbursement to officers and employees of the village who use their personal automobiles while performing their official duties on behalf of the village of Poquott. So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Motion to ratify the continued adherence to the following policies. Village of Poquott computer repurposing and decommissioning policy, Village of Poquott continuity of operations plan, Village of Poquott credit card policy, Village of Poquott emergency plans operation, Village of Poquott emergency preparedness plan, Village of Poquott employee handbook, Village of Poquott fixed asset policy procedures, Village of Poquott freedom and information law foil policy, Village of Poquott funding community events policy, Village of Poquott internet usage policy, Village of Poquott investment policy, Village of Poquott parking permit policy, Village of Poquott parking policy, Village of Poquott pay policy, Village of Poquott petty cash policy, Village of Poquott procurement policy, Village of Poquott resident parking policy.
Good done. Yeah.
Water. Village of Poquott rules of procedure policy, Village of Poquott standard operating guidelines, Village of Poquott travel policy, Village of Poquott village hall use policy, Village of Poquott village keys policy, Village of Poquott violence in the workplace policy, Village of Poquott website policy. So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Question first.
Mhm.
The foil policy, is that something that is kind of written in stone because it comes from the national?
It's exactly, it's, yeah,
So
you're
we
you're
just- we
exactly,
just-
I'm just changing the date.
I'm just saying man in this because I really haven't even gone through any of these policies at all. I have like no idea what these are about, so
Okay,
I mean, I
yeah,
just,
you can
yeah, I'm
do
not, I'll have to go through and read it, but I'm just gonna say only because I just don't even know how anything works
No,
yet.
you
so-
could also not vote. You have that option.
Oh, I can abstain from the vote. All right, that's fine. I don't really know which way to go with it, but I mean, I'm just saying yes to things that I just don't even really know anything about.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Motion to ratify the continued adherence to any all village policies as adopted. So moved.
So that's just that, okay. All in favor?
Can I abstain from one? This is the policies that I was told.
No, no, this is additional new policies that we would be doing. Like, we can change these, we can go in.
Okay, so you could, all right, so I want to back it up if we can.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
And that,
Is that-
motion to adopt rules of order, and any or all pertinent rules as adopted by the Village of Poquott Board of Trustees as the official rules and procedures for the Village Board of Trustees meetings. So moved.
Do I have a second? Wait, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Motion to amend the established procedures for settings and notification of a special meeting for the Village of Poquott Board of Trustees to 24 hours notification requirement, except in the event of a matter of public safety emergency, then as required by law. So moved.
What is it now?
It's exactly this.
So how are we amending? In order to amend the established procedures.
Oh, did we amend it last year, Joe? Is that what happened?
We should set it, so
Set
the,
it,
so the
okay.
motion should be to continue.
Continue, okay, motion to continue. Do I have a second?
motion, do I have a second?
How's it?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to waive the requirement of posting and undertaking by the mayor or trustees.
Posting.
What is that? What are we really asking for with that? Motion to waive.
Under the
requirement-
general municipal law, the trustees and mayor are required to post an undertaking. We haven't received any yet. For this year, nobody's posted it. The board has the ability to waive the undertaking. An undertaking is a bond,
Right,
like a surety bond.
Okay.
It's not including everything.
Which is actually sort of binding anyways.
It's an old, it's
Yeah, so you don't have to do it.
So
an
you're
old
waiving-
regulation.
So
that
you're
generally-
waiving the right to post a bond?
No,
So-
waiving the obligation to post a bond. It's not a right, it's
Individually.
an obligation.
Yeah.
Is this a good thing? I mean,
The
we
insurance
want to
company-
post something?
The insurance
Post-
company has a bond on everybody here anyways.
We have
It's in
officer
the policy.
liability
Office
insurance.
of liability
We
insurance.
never had
All
that
right, so
before
it's
the
not
last
necessary, in other
year.
words, it's not necessary.
It's not necessary,
Oh, okay.
No,
it's redundant.
it's a
Okay.
dinosaur sitting
Okay.
over there. It should be right there.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to schedule the Village of Poquott Board of Trustees meetings as follows, to be held at Village Hall. Work session, 1 hour before each Board of Trustees meeting. Regular session, August 10th at 7 PM, September 14th, 7 PM, October 12th, 7 PM, November 9th, 7 PM, December 14th, 7 PM.
That's it, I only did December, because I wanna see what the school calendar is for next year. And the holidays, Passover and stuff.
Question, does this limit us to using Village Hall? Or can we say, unless otherwise, because we have used Port Chapel Library.
No, because But when we go to set a public hearing, if we think there's gonna be too many people, we can make a motion to move it to the next
Well,
location.
suppose we have construction going on, so like that, can we move it? Does this limit us?
This can be amended later on.
Okay, so that,
You can
I just
decide to
want
have a
one
meeting somewhere
calendar.
else and change it.
Do we have a second?
that's it.
All in favor? Motion carries.
30?
Ready? Yep.
How come I don't get the one on motion to set the date of the 2018 organizational meeting to be held on July 2nd, 2018.
Yeah.
So moved.
Second? All in favor? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Sure.
Okay.